everybody, it's Art here. I'm back with another video, and today we are going to be rating people's art / OCs and critiquing their artworks and giving them feedback. So this video was actually requested by somebody with the name of ARIIA. I think it's Aria or Area or something like that, but yeah, so this was requested by them, and all of these artworks are from my Discord fan group, so if you want to be in a video like this in the future, make sure you join that Discord. But these will be ratings and critiques, which means it's feedback on how to improve and not just compliments. I want to make that absolutely clear. This is a critique video. I'm not going to be mean about it, or at least I'm going to try not to be mean about it. And yeah, so let's get right into this. But keep in mind, I'm not a professional. I have not gone to art school, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is just an outsider's opinion. So, here is the little chat where everybody submitted stuff. As you can see, I submitted my own, and I just want to say I got great ratings on it. People said it was 10 out of 10, and I'm happy with that because I spent like over 10 hours on it. So I'm glad you guys like my Roblox art. But yeah, so we're gonna scroll down here. The very first person is Honey Ghost, and I just want to say I actually took notes, y'all. I have like 5 pages here for everybody that submitted art, and I just want to thank you guys so much for submitting. I'm so happy y'all are participating in this. But so this is Honey Ghost, and these are their artworks. I'm just gonna give you a quick preview on their stuff. I really like their artwork. I just want to say that I thought their color palettes were great. But we're just gonna start with this one, I think. So, as I said, the colors used on this first image and also the third one, I don't know if it's going to let me scroll, but the first and the third image here, I really like the color palettes. It can be hard to critique something when it's very sketchy since things aren't really fleshed out. And the second image, towards the bottom, like right here, if you guys can see where I'm tapping, the character's clothes have this really dark, saturated color, which kind of seems out of place. And again, it's pretty hard to critique sketches, but your overall anatomy looks pretty good. You can see it here in the third image. And I can tell you sometimes use references, so keep doing that because that's going to help you out. But overall, 8 out of 10. I just want to see some full artwork. All right, so the second person we have here is, again, guys, I hope I'm saying these usernames right, but a lot of them have random letters and stuff in it. So the second person we have here is Royal Simply Ava, or Ava. I'm pretty sure it's Ava. But yeah, so they have 2 artworks they submitted here. I'm going to talk about the first image right here. This is a portrait they did, and it seems to be very stylized between cartoon and realism. So I would say don't be afraid to go darker on your shadows. If you zoom in here, you can see it was a very light shadow. So I almost didn't even notice them. So don't be afraid to go dark with your values and stuff. It'll really make your drawing pop. And especially when you already have really dark colors here, like on the outfit, your shadows aren't going to stand out as much, and you want them to. So make sure you make your shadows just a little bit darker. Your anatomy could use some work. The arm over here, it feels a little bit squished. But I like that you made the hair a bright, saturated color without going neon. I know a lot of people, especially younger artists, are really tempted to use like bright neon colors, and that's not always the best option. So I'm glad you picked like a really nice red color, but it's not neon bright red. So the nice thing about the hair is it does draw attention to the face. I would say get rid of this little black line right here around the chin, and just use a darker peach color. I love that you sent me 2 full artworks though, and if I go to the second drawing here, there are so many characters, which you should be really proud of, because I know it takes a lot of work, especially when they're all posing differently. Personally, I rarely ever do group drawings just because it is, honestly, guys, it takes hours to do this kind of stuff, and honestly, I do not have the patience for this. The main issue in this drawing, specifically in this group photo, is just, I'm going to say color theory. And there are so many harsh, contrasting colors that you don't know where to look with your eye. If you can watch some videos on light and value and just, general color theory, your art skill is going to skyrocket because you do have a solid starting point already. It's just your colors that you need to work on. So you can kind of see, like, you didn't really use too many neons other than in her pants here, I see, but tell you used, like, a lot of pure black and a lot of pure white, and that's something you kind of want to avoid doing. But if you want my honest opinion, just watch a couple color theory videos. It will really help you out, and again, your art skills are just going to skyrocket if you do that because you're already doing so many bold things. I think you're going to improve really fast. So if I'm giving an overall rating on this, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10, but if you're talking about character design, I mean, I'm going to guess you used a reference image for this, but still, I'm going to give this character a 10 out of 10 because, I don't know, I just really love the bright hair with the outfit there. I think that's really cool, so. Moving on to the third person is Strawberry, and I'm so excited to do this one because Strawberry is actually one of the moderators in my Discord fan group, so, like, I'm really happy they submitted something, but, so they actually only submitted sketches, but they're really nice and flushed out because they have, like, clean, distinct lines. It's not really chicken scratchy, if you know what I mean. And I love that. I love clean sketches. There's something so satisfying about it, but I love your style. It's really pretty and very shoujo-like, and it's very magical girl-esque. And all you probably need to work on right now is anatomy, because if you look at these portraits, guys, they're amazing. But if you look right here at the first image, they actually sent an image of like a half-body character. And honestly, just try to find some full body references and draw a few every day. If you're going for anime characters, you know, shoulders have a slope. They're not like a straight line. And arms are more like two oval shapes. They're not like two little curves like this. And just, you know, little stuff like that. This is all very learnable, though. And I can tell you're going to improve very quickly based on the quality of your portraits already. And with that, let's move on to the fourth person, Wern. And this is somebody who's very active in my Discord group. So they submitted 3 drawings here, and I think they're all like kind of like profile picture type stuff, and they're all pretty good drawings, but they just need some like finishing touches. So if I zoom in here, you can kind of see there's like an extra line here around the neck, and there's some white gaps. This is all just like cleanup stuff, and sometimes it can be very, you know, mundane to do it, but it will really improve the total quality of your artwork if you just, like, you know, give the finishing touches, fill in the white gaps, get rid of the sketchy lines. And also, the characters seem a little bit small on the canvas. If I look down here, like, there's a lot of, like, white space around it. What I would do is I would crop it, and I would zoom in kind of like this or something. Just work on your cropping skills a little bit, and they'll really like make your profile pictures go to the next level, because you don't really want like a gigantic white border around your character. Overall, I really like your characters though. I think the colors are pretty good, and I mean, you got a lot of potential here, and I keep saying this about everyone, but really, like, I don't see anything bad in these drawings. It's just like little stuff, you know? Now we have Sia Sezin. I hope I said that right. Sia Sezin. So this is the Roblox character, and I actually drew them a while back. I really love their outfit. I'm just gonna say that again. I love your character. I think she's very cute. I mean, I love the like little pastel outfit you got going on here with the little hearts. I think that's absolutely adorable. But I can tell you used a base, and it's very good that you're using reference, and it's okay to draw bases, and it's okay to trace them every once in a while. I mean, it's good practice. But if you really want to improve your art, because again, this is a critique video, guys, I'm trying to give you feedback on how you can improve and get better. So if you really want to improve your art and become a great artist, instead of tracing the base, try drawing it yourself. So instead of, you know, here's my base and drawing over each and every line to draw the character, I would look at the image and then draw next to it. And just by looking at it and observing, I'm not saying that this is bad at all. I'm saying you're limiting yourself. So by using bases, you're really like, you're not going to improve as much because you're not drawing it yourself. Don't be afraid to freehand draw. It sucks. It takes hours of practice, but all artists have to start somewhere. The only other critique I have is the colors on the outfit are very bright and saturated, unlike the actual character over here, which I find weird. I don't know why you didn't just like color pick it, but honestly, other than that, like, this is a very cute drawing. Don't get me wrong. I like love it. Again, I love the character, but like, these are very pastel colors, and these are very saturated and neon. It's just a little bit hard on the eyes is all. But again, easy fix. So if you want my honest feedback on how to improve, just try to start, like, instead of tracing the bases, try to copy them, and you'll learn a lot from them, and then you'll be able to draw on your own, which isn't that awesome? Overall, I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10 because I can tell you're trying really hard and you're really proud of this. I just think you don't know you are capable of so much more yet, especially because you're already so good at designing characters. Now we're on to Jazzy Mine, and y'all, I can't with this. Your coloring is better than mine. Your style is better than mine. I don't want to be the one to critique this, but I will. Your anatomy, like in this hand over here on your third image, like, honestly, it's good. There are just some weird angles on things that I think you can see if you flip your drawings. Also, on your headshot images, the neck and the bodies don't line up well with the head. So I'm going to give you guys a quick look at this. So if we look at like right here, here's her head. This would be like the center of her body, like over here, not over here. So like that's like, it's just like little stuff. It's just angles of things, like perspective, which you'll get better with that time. But honestly, like your coloring and your anatomy is probably better than mine. But if you look here, like this head just looks like a little bit weird is all. But again, that you get better with time. But if you really want to improve it, you can just like flip your images, and 9 out of 10. Like, honestly, 9 out of 10. But 10 out of 10 on character design, because I think these characters are so cute, and I love the color palettes. So, number 7. This is I'm sorry, guys. My 11. But, yeah, I think you're using bases like Sia, so I'm not going to comment on the anatomy. I'm just going to give you the same advice. Start freehanding. Other than that, characters are 10 out of 10. Your line art is a little shaky, so that's something you can focus on if you want to improve your art, other than, you know, starting to copy bases instead of trace them. But if you want to focus on something, I'd focus on your line art, because your colors are great. If you look at this, like, honestly, I don't know if you're working from characters that already exist or if these are your own, but the colors are really nice on your drawing, and, I mean, you did a good job. Overall, 7 out of 10 on this person. You just need to stop limiting yourselves, guys. Like, I know it's really hard to stop using bases. I've used them in the past, and I still kind of use them every once in a while to trace, just to practice my anatomy. But if you're doing, like, your full artworks and you want to be proud of something, I really recommend just trying out freehand drawing. I would tell you it's not that hard, but honestly, it's hard, and it's going to take a lot of practice. But I think you guys could do so much better, and I'm not saying this is bad, but you guys don't know what you're capable of, like, really. Alright, everybody, that's the end of this video. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys, like, honestly, what was your favorite artwork from this video? Make sure you comment it down below. I would love to hear it. Honestly, I can't pick a favorite. Talking, like, in, like, general, like, design and stuff, I mean, I kind of like Strawberries. Like, I love, like, their style and everything, so... Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you all later. 9cat away.